What is home-based therapy? After patients complete their inpatient care, a doctor will most likely refer them for rehabilitative services, mainly physiotherapy for physical mobility, occupational therapy for acclimatization to activities of daily living, and speech therapy for those with swallowing or communication difficulties. In the past, the main available options were to receive these services at a government hospital, a community hospital, an outpatient clinic, or a community rehabilitation center. However, home-based therapy services have become more prominent in the Singapore care setting in the recent years, offering the same scope of services in the patient's home. This form of therapy is especially applicable in our local context with its rapidly aging population. Also, most elderly may not be able to leave their homes for a variety of reasons, such as being bedbound, not having a caregiver, or having difficulties traveling to a rehabilitation center. So, how does it work? While hospitalized, a multidisciplinary team in the hospital would begin rehabilitation planning for the patient. Usually, the choice offered when the patient is discharged is between an outpatient clinic, a community rehabilitation center, or home-based therapy. For the latter two, the hospital will refer the patient to the Agency of Integrated Care, the governing body for these services, who would then step in to match an appropriate care provider to the patient. But is this relatively new type of rehabilitation effective? Studies have shown that patients undergoing home-based rehabilitation actually have a similar, if not shorter, recovery period. This is due to the much shorter waiting times for a successful home therapy application than that of an outpatient clinic or a community rehabilitation center. Most elderly in Singapore would also prefer to age in place in their own homes, implying a sense of ease in home environment, potentially helping patients recover faster. This all sounds really great, but what about the cost of these services? Per hour of therapy, the full cost at a community rehabilitation center would be $85, at an outpatient clinic would be $100, and home-based therapy would be $110. With subsidies, this can go as low as 20% of the full cost. Even though home-based therapy is still slightly more expensive, the shorter waiting times and being able to recover in comfort of their own homes makes it a more cost-effective option. Still have more burning questions? Well, feel free to contact the AIC through their email address, their hotline, or simply visit any of their iCare Link centers. A full list of the addresses can be found by visiting the link in the video description.